what's it been like returning to work, Becky, and getting back in the ring?
Yeah, it's been crazy, man, because it went from 0 to 100 real quick, So coming back and then coming back on top after not wrestling for a year and a half, it's been wild, but it's been amazing. And my baby comes along everywhere with me, except right now I'm in New York and I left her home for the first time in 10 months. And look, she hasn't slept through the night in 10 months, but I leave and she sleeps through the night. So there we go.
What to me it sends a very powerful message, especially to women out there, right? You're a mom at home and then you're kicking ass in the ring. That's a powerful message, isn't it?
I hope so. I hope so. I wasn't sure how well it could be done, but it turns out it could be done very well.
I would say so.
If you're the man.
Right. Obviously, Ronda Rousey just had a baby as well. As someone who has now been through this, I know that's your rival, but any advice you would have for Ronda if she wants to come back? How do you navigate being a mom and also being a wrestling superstar?
Don't, because I'm still on top, Ronda. You won't like it. That's my advice.
Real quick, I feel like I always ask you a Conor McGregor question. What is Conor going to be able to come back after that broken leg? He looks like he's doing okay. He's having fun rehabbing, but is he going to be able to come back, Becky?
I mean, he's going to try to come back. I would say he'll come back. I'm going to put my money on Conor coming back. Yeah, come on, Conor. He's got it this time.
What can we look forward to with this blowout special SmackDown, and specifically you and Sasha getting in that ring together?
Look, I have been fighting Sasha Banks since 2015. Sasha Banks has been making comebacks and kicking me out of rings since 2016. Most recently, she did it at Extreme Rules back in September. And so, look, the last time we faced each other was at Hell in a Cell, the most brutal match you can have in WWE. And Sasha Banks still has nightmares about that. That's why she keeps leaving and coming back, because she's still having nightmares about the last time I whooped her ass. So I'm going to whoop her ass on Friday too.
Now, that's not the only big event that's going down, because, I don't know, only days after the SmackDown this Friday, the Crown Jewel, you are going back to Saudi Arabia, October 21st, and talk about a stacked night of wrestling. I mean, we have Roman and Brock, Big E versus Drew Mac, you versus Bianca and Sasha. It's crazy. How about going back to Saudi Arabia, Becky, the excitement with that, and then to have all these great matches on the card that night as well.
So this is my first time in Saudi Arabia.
You didn't go last time.
I didn't go last time. So this is my first time ever there. And so I don't think that you can have a bigger match in women's wrestling, hell, in wrestling, than myself versus Sasha versus Bianca. That is 3 WrestleMania main eventers right there in one ring, with one person coming out on top, and that'll be me. But look, I think it's also so important that we have the biggest match in women's pro wrestling in Saudi Arabia, which, I think if we can show little girls over there what's possible, and so even maybe one will have a look and say, oh, maybe that's what I want to do. Oh, that's possible. I can do that. And if we can encourage one person to know what's possible, then that means everything.